Hello, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for more Pandora Hearts, returning finally after my lovely 2-week holiday in Japan. It was a wonderful time. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves while I have been gone. I'll be talking about random, stuff here and there throughout the videos. Starting off with the Monday stuff, I've already talked about the flights. That was in the ORV video this week, but, as and when it comes up, I'll just natter about random bits and pieces over the course of however many videos it takes for me to forget. Anyhow, let us jump right into it. A bird's chirp, sunshine flowing in. Isn't this the best setting for having tea? That's quite enough. Break, please finish your tea. It's imprudent. It's alright, isn't it, Miss Sharon? There is still time to connect to the wedding. Won't you at least come over to have... Wait. Who's... that'll all be Break. Would you at least come over to have some candy, young master? I'm fine. If you're really that nervous, you'll even mess up the things you're able to do. In addition to our task, we have to follow the Rainsworth House's judgment. Even if you're against the organization, please make sure that you keep this a secret and do it right. It's fine. I won't do something like messing up. The panel hasn't loaded. I need to refresh the page. There we go. Professionalism at its finest. Well then, shall we start the preparations? The emissary of the abyss comes for criminals. You all came here to drop this... Oh, this is Alice. You all came here to drop this brat into the abyss, right? Young master! Not yet. I still don't think that Gil died. It's a dream. I thought. Which means... this place would be the abyss. Retrace 3. Prisoner and Alicino. I'm hungry.
At last, I found you! What a delicious looking kid!
What the hell is this? Things like Trump sure does like to butt in. Trump playing card, yeah. That is my prize. Huh? You're that sexual harassment girl! Kicked in the face. Seriously, you sure are a weak one. You should just quickly get rid of that kind of small chain. Chain? It's a general term for creatures born in the abyss. With that group, the Trump is the lowest of all. Are you one of these chains? Be a rabbit? Yup. Was it a trait of these chains to attack people? Since you tried to kill me when we first met, right? What's that? It's pretty absurd, but... Oh my god, another fucking panel hasn't loaded. There we go. What are you talking about? Huh? The first time I met you is when I saved you from those death guards, right? I guess you could say that, but I've been shown plenty of unbelievable things. I'm pretty used to it now. What? Okay, I have a feeling that a panel is missing, right? Because that doesn't quite track. Stuff like that is best to accept, so you can understand the situation better. That's probably... Yeah, there's a panel that's just outright not loading. That's so frustrating. Oh god. Yeah, there's a panel that's just not loading. I wonder. Hold on. You saw me tab to a different thing. I've tried to open the, panel, but it's not the right one. Oh well. Oh well, carrying on. It'll have to do. My uncle once told me that I was kidnapped one time. He said, at a time like this, it's important to keep your cool. Kidnapped? Besides, it's not like you're my enemy either, right? You saved me earlier as well. Thanks. Maybe he has nerves of steel. No, maybe he's just an idiot. Ah! Alice. That's my real name. Alice? Be a rabbit is what those around me decided to call me. But I guess I'll give you permission to call me by that name since you're special. What could it... Alice? What could it mean? Don't get me wrong. I saved you for the sake of my own goals. I wasn't particularly thinking when I saved you. Something feels really familiar. Although, you could say those death gods went through a lot of trouble to drop you down here. It'd be a problem if you just went and died on your own. I finally found my key. What are you planning to do with me? What's your real goal? It's the same as yours. I also want to get out of the abyss. That's why, for the sake of that, I was waiting for a human like you. You have the potential to be my contractor. Contractor? Even if you aren't aware that this place isn't just a normal prison. The abyss exists in a different dimension than where you were. In the space between those two worlds arose a distortion called the Way. If I hit it with my power, I can force open an exit. If I do that, you and I can get out of here. However, right now I have a restriction, and because of it I can't release my power. Huh? The thing that can release my power is a contractor. All you have to do is call out my name and agree to the contract. I have something that I have to do once I get out of here. And you also want to leave here? So, do you agree? If you do, then why don't we shake hands? We can get out of here? Who's saying that? You can't! Oz! It's probably, the mysterious black-haired guy that I know the identity of. What? Ah! Wait! Oh, Sharon. Sharon?! That was dangerous, Oz. If that had continued, you would have been killed, Oz. What? Why am I here? Relax. Please, relax, Oz. I came to see you, Oz. Oz, after you fell into here, the Rainsworth house moved out in order to find you. When I heard that, I was just itching to help. So they let me join the team. For me? If we walk a little further, there is a magic camp escape. Please try to make it there. Are you concerned about Be a Rabbit? No! About that. Amongst the chains, there exist many things that are much more dangerous. A contract is a ritual necessary to maintain a chain's unstable existence in the other world. But didn't she come to the party? That was just a power from here that temporarily sent her over. Is that so? So she's that violent? Before then, whenever Be a Rabbit connected to the Way, she always came to interfere. Although she slaughtered every person she chose to be a contractor with. I read that wrong, but whatever. The same point got across. She was probably planning to kill you in the end, Oz. Is that so? It's true that she's a bit confusing and scary, but she did save me twice. What? What am I saying? I really don't know anything about her. Despite that, it feels like she isn't that bad. Why do I think this way? Oh, what are you trying to say, Oz? That's right, I just like her. Yeah. Didn't Be a Rabbit point a blade at you and scream, "I'll kill you"? Despite that, you still say that she isn't a bad person. Huh? How do you know about that dream? I haven't told anyone about what I saw. It's bad. So, who the hell are you?
looks like I failed. But I wanted to play a bit more.
I'm gonna get killed! Seriously, you're a troublesome one. Yeah. This is Red Baby. It's a chain that fools people by sneaking a peek at their memories. You hesitate to take my hand, though. You were sure holding that girl's hand awfully gently. You falling in love. It'll be trouble if you get killed. Why? Why are you doing this? Why does it have to be me? I don't even know anything about you. You're right. I don't know anything about you either. But I was struggling to get out and reach the sound of that watch. The sound of that watch return to my origin. I assume sound of that watch to return to my origin is what it's supposed to say. I thought that sound was familiar and chased after it. The result was that I was also grasping my way toward you. It was then that I understood. You're the one who can take me from this abyss. There's really no basis or anything. I just have this conviction that appeared inside of me which I have to follow. Be a rabbit! Shit. If the only restriction was gone, I could... Is this as far as I will get? It'll be okay if you run away. Huh? What am I doing? Why am I not running away? Do I plan on saving that girl? Even though I don't know her goal, I don't even know if those words were true or not. I owe you so much! I can't just let you die like this! Wrong. I don't know why, but... I know something is wrong, but... I don't want her to lose in a place like this. Alice! I will contract with you! You're wrong, boy. Shouldn't you say... Please? Don't tell me. It was... all just an act. Stop thinking. Don't resist. Such overwhelming power. For becoming my hands and legs. I'm really thankful to you, boy. Finally. At last, it's in my grasp. My body. With this, I can release my power. I can be released from this abyss. Break? Huh. This is a surprise. He managed to get out of the abyss with his own power. This is impossible. Well, I guess we can call these results, alright, can't we? That's true. Finally, we have Pandora's key. Part of a name drop. From here on, there's no turning back. Even if this gentle man is a fallen angel that will bring about destruction. There's so much new interesting shonen manga. This is them telling you about the translation team. Yeah, righty. Well, there it is. That's it for today. And since I haven't nattered about Japan yet, I might as well get into it now at the end of the video. If you've all stuck around, it's story time. Don't know why I clapped for that, but yeah, it's story time. What should I talk about? Well, I mean, if you've stuck around this far, I'm not going to do something mundane. Let's talk about food. The food in Japan. I mean, it's the second time I've been, right? I went to Japan last year, and I did try some food. Mainly last year, I ate lots of ramen. And basically only ramen. And ramen is fucking delicious, right? I love it. It's really, really good. And there was this one ramen place I went to with my parents pretty frequently when we were in Tokyo, where we were staying. We stayed in Yotsuya, just for, if you want to know the general area, but by the by. There's one ramen place, and it was one of the places that had the robots that brought the food over to you, and they were adorable. They were themed like cats, and yeah, they're very, very cute. And they brought your food over to your table, and you order on a tablet. But by the way, that place, really nice ramen at that place. I mean, I like all ramen. I think I've never had bad ramen, so is what it is. But very nice ramen. Had a couple there. Just tonkotsu ramen is the main one that I really enjoy. But yeah, so I had a lot of that. Their fried chicken was a bit naff, but we had really good fried chicken in another place, so it didn't really matter. They did really good gyoza as well. Very crisp. Lovely stuff. Yeah, Japanese food, absolutely stellar. Japanese food in the UK, however, is absolutely fucking disgusting. I wouldn't recommend Japanese food in the UK. But the main thing that I had this year that I didn't have last year when I went, that has kind of set the bar so unbelievably high for all food ever, is Wagyu beef. A5 Wagyu. Nothing compares to it. So we went to this place in Kyoto that served A5, and we went twice because we were only in Kyoto for 2 days. Good lord, was it good. First I got a plate of like these slices of Wagyu, and oh my god, man. When everyone says that Wagyu is like really buttery smooth and it just dissolves in your mouth, it's so true. It just does. I've never, well, to that point, I'd never had anything nicer. But yeah, this place did loads of other stuff, you know, as well as that. It's also where I had a really nice sake. I had quite a bit of sake there. The one that I posted on my Twitter is the one. It is from that restaurant, if you want to go find that post. Dase 39 was the stuff I had. It was very, very nice. But yeah, by the by. Yeah, and then we went there the next day, and we decided, well, it's our last proper meal in Japan, because it was the day before we were flying out Friday morning. This was Thursday. This was Wednesday afternoon. So we were going to go back to Tokyo Thursday afternoon as well, and then get ready and pack and all that. So Wednesday night was the last big meal of the trip. And so we decided to push the boat out. I think we spent about 120 quid at this place, because that's one of the things. Japan is so cheap once you're there. It's unreal, man. It's absolutely just mind-boggling how cheap everything is in Japan when you're there. But yeah, I think we spent about 120 quid on this big meal. And so me and my dad shared a starter of a Wagyu beef carpaccio, and it was basically raw beef. It was seared on the outside, but it was basically raw, and it was absolutely immaculate. It's one of the nicest things I've ever eaten, and it was effectively just raw beef. Absolutely baffling stuff, but it was genuinely divine. It had this lovely like white sauce on it, don't know what it was, and some coriander. It was just, oh my god. And then for our main, we had Wagyu steak sandwiches, and those were absolutely stellar as well. The bread was Japanese bread, not Western bread, so it was very different to the bread that we have over here. It was fantastic. It was lightly toasted as well, which really added to like the crispness. And then when you got through to the beef, there was also like a red cabbage and onion jam on the bread that was just one of the nicest things I've ever eaten. And then obviously when you got to the like chunk of beef on the sandwich, oh my god, bro. Absolutely unfucking real. Also, I ate loads of like snacks and stuff all over there. Japanese like snacks are really, really, really nice. My favorite being taiyaki, the like fish-shaped pastry stuff with that. Oh my god, there was a really nice place in Akihabara that I went to a couple of times. That did really, really nice taiyaki. They did Magikarp-shaped taiyaki, which I also think I put on my Twitter as well. But yeah, food in Japan, absolutely unbelievably good. It's just, oh my god. It's one of the main reasons I want to go again. It's just the food's so goddamn nice. And for the price, oh my god. But yeah, we'll leave that there. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, something up, because about usual YouTube stuff. 20,000 subs by June of this year. So if you can do me something, help me achieve, that'd be greatly appreciated. You know, super chat, super thanks, hype, all that nonsense as well. Yeah. Hope you had some time in another video. That's a ta. For now.